In today's video, I'm finally adding some winter touches to my master bedroom. I told you guys a few videos back that I was not allowing myself to add my winter touches into my bedroom until I decluttered and organized a few areas, and today is finally the day. I'm keeping my decor in here very minimal. However, I'm adding enough touches to transform my bedroom into just the way I like it, simple yet cozy. One of the areas that I need to declutter and organize today is my closet. I'm going to show you guys some before shots of the closet and then we'll get started. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Okay, so now let's move into the closet. We're going to get this straightened first before we do any decorating in the bedroom. And here we go. Closet is really little. I did a makeover about a year ago, but it definitely looks okay. It's been worse for sure, but we put this dresser in here from Lowe. So it has a couple of drawers in it, and then 4 shelves in it, which is wonderful. I've got these white bins, and there's room at the top to put stuff at the top of it. So this has been a blessing to have this in the closet. And how I kind of have it organized is Derek's really good starch shirts and some extra t-shirts stay at the top. He uses Jonathan's old bedroom, the closet in Jonathan's old bedroom a lot also, but that's his good starch and iron clothes. And then down here are just his everyday t-shirts that he wears every day. So I try to keep what's on top what he doesn't use very much, and then the bottom is what he uses pretty much on a daily basis. And I know you can't see it very well, but I have like this shelf back here that's got 2 shelves on it. I do have some coming in that I'm going to replace this with, but if you can see it, it's got 2 shelves, and that's where I keep my dress shoes, my shoes for work, and my tennis shoes. I get lazy and I just throw my clothes there, and I don't fold them up and put them where they're supposed to go, because my sweaters and jeans are supposed to be folded and put on this shelf. Of course, as you can see, it doesn't always make it onto the shelf properly. Okay, so my goal today is just to get everything back into its home, but I'm also going to take my clothes. I've been researching capsule wardrobes, and so they tell you to take all of your clothing, turn them around backwards, turn the hangers around backwards, and wait like 4 to 6 weeks, come back, reevaluate your clothes, and see which ones are still hanging backwards. And then you'll kind of see which clothes you wear every day, because if we think about it, I work in an office, and I tend to wear the same clothes pretty much every other week. So I wear the same things over and over again. So that's what I'm going to do today, turn the hangers around and get everything organized on this shelf. Now, I'm a firm believer in everything having a home in your house. And so on this shelf, the only thing that should be on here are, on top is my purses and my overnight bags, and then I should have my big oversized sweaters that I don't like to hang on hangers because they kind of leave that crease in the shoulder of them. So I hang all my big sweaters I fold up all my big sweaters and fold up all of my sweatshirts, and they go here on this shelf. And also my dress pants and my blue jeans go on this shelf also. And let's see here. The only other thing on here is I've got a basket of like Christmas and Halloween shirts that are in one of those white baskets. I'm going to take all of those seasonal shirts out, and I'm going to put them, that little dresser that's under my television has some storage in there, and I think I'm going to move that over there because that basket needs to be used for something else. Guys, I was so surprised when I went to use this duster on top of this cabinet. Here in just a second, I'm going to show you that I think it's going to be extra dirty, and it's not. So I guess because my purses were up there, but I was really expecting the top of this shelf to be filthy because it's been quite some time since it's had my attention up here, but it's very, very, very clean. This was a Christmas gift I got for myself this year. I buy a lot of Christmas gifts for all the girls in my family for a company called Mary Lily, Marelilly, and it's a monogramming company, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, guys, we'll get my purses and a couple of my overnight bags back here up on top of the shelf, and then we'll start working on the clothes below. someone please tell me that they also do this? They come in from work, they're extra tired, and they just throw their clothes in the closet instead of hanging them up properly. Gosh, probably 2 to 3 times a week I do that. I try not to. I do have my systems in place in the closet, and I really try to keep my closet straightened up most of the time, but gosh, it is so hard to do sometimes. I have a job that's very mentally stressful, so I come home in the afternoons just exhausted. My job requires much from me mentally. Like my husband always says that his job, which is manual work, is so much harder than my job, but mine is like a mental exhaustion when I get home at 5 o'clock, where his is a more physical exhaustion. So it's funny how we kind of relate to each other, or don't relate to each other, when we both say that we're tired. He thinks, no, you're not tired, Robin. But I am, because my job just requires so much of me mentally. So most of the days I get home at 5, I try to hang up my clothes. I really do. But a lot of times I'll get lazy and don't do it. And y'all, my word for the year should be lazy. That should be my word for the year, because, oh my goodness, there's so many areas in my life where I just get lazy as I get older, and I've got to quit that. I've got to be more motivated. I told myself in the new year that I was going to start trying to film on some weeknights, because right now I don't film at all during the week. Like I said, I usually get home at 5 and then I'm down for the night. Plus, I do go to bed pretty early. I'm asleep sometimes by 8:45, but I do try to get up every morning like around 4 a.m. So I do have a pretty different schedule than most people. So after 5, I just don't have any energy. Most of my energy comes in the mornings. I usually film on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm usually up at the crack of dawn filming on the weekends, but I know if I'll try to film some during the week, I don't have to work as hard on the weekends. Let me know in the comment section, do you have all of your energy in the morning, or do you have your energy in the afternoon?
Well, the morning came, you said it will. You said the bad will go away, but I'm feeling it still. I think I need to get out of this bed and go out for a walk to clear my head. I suppose that I'll be better off alone. We'll be just fine on my own. Used to call you home, but now I'm just addressed unknown. Just throw away my favorite sweater, go on and burn my stupid letters, and box up all my things outside your door, 'cause I don't live there anymore. 'Cause I don't live there anymore. Still hit me like a freight train. I wonder if I'm capable to walk.
Okay, now that everything is sorted out and folded up, let's get everything back on the shelf. And oh my goodness, guys, I did not really realize how many pairs of jeans that I really had. No one needs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs of jeans. So it was really good of me to get in here and get everything off the shelf, just because sometimes I don't even realize how much we have. It won't be in this video, but I definitely have to get all these jeans out, try them on, and just get down to like maybe 2 pairs of jeans. I've really been researching this capsule wardrobe. If you've never heard of it, it's really neat. Just Google that on YouTube. I'm sorry, not Google, but just search that on YouTube. And it's really interesting. I'll tell you guys more about it when I come back in about 4 to 6 weeks, and when I reevaluate my clothes to see which hangers are still turned around and which ones are not.
Anymore. The more I think about it, the more I'm getting sure about it. So
Okay, so we got this back in order. Now let's stop real fast and turn my coat hangers around. I'm not going to do Derek's side. I'm not going to mess with his clothes at all. He likes to keep his clothes for a long time. And then we'll work on putting all of my seasonal stuff, my seasonal clothing, underneath the TV stand.
just address them all. Just throw away my favorite sweater, go on and burn my stupid letters, and box up all my things outside your door, 'cause I don't live there anymore. I suppose that I'll be better off alone. We'll be just fine on my own. Used to call you home, but now I'm just
as I'm watching myself pull out all of these wire hangers that are not supposed to be there, I'm reminded to tell you guys, when I redid this closet about a year ago, I'll link a video below in my description box of me redoing this closet. I went and bought those pretty little what are those called? Felt hangers. I budgeted them off of Amazon, and I can't remember how many hangers I bought, but I told myself, okay, I'm only going to use these felt hangers. So if I bring a new piece into a new piece of clothing into my closet, an old piece has to go out, because I cannot hang anything on my side of the closet that's not on a felt hanger. Well, as you can see, I have failed miserably with that. The only reason those wire hangers are even here is because clothes that we bring in from the cleaners, and I try really hard to recycle those hangers and give them back to the cleaners. But as you can see, I've been keeping some because I have a lot of clothes that are on wire hangers. So today I'm going to try to get all of my wire hangers taken down and everything on a felt hanger today too. So that's one of my goals to get done today. Okay, y'all, I kind of had a change of plans. When I went to turn around the hangers on the top shelf there, I thought, you know, I am so short, I forget that I really can't reach that top shelf right there. So all I did was just kind of organize things, put my jackets together, put my dresses together, put my dry cleaning to the very end. Those are pretty much my linen clothes that I only wear during the summer. So I didn't turn these around. I just kind of sorted through and decided just real quickly, there was lots of pieces I did not want to keep. So I just sorted through that. So pretty much everything on that top rack I'm going to keep. So let me show you what I got rid of. Okay, so here's my seasonal stack that I'm going to put under the TV, and I found just one seasonal shirt in there that I'm going to put with these. And then here is my stack of stuff I got out of the top of the closet, and then here's a stack of stuff I got from the bottom. So I have a pretty good bit of clothes that I am going to give to our women's shelter in our hometown. Okay, before I start sorting through all my Christmas t-shirts and sweaters, here is what I'm talking about underneath the television. We have a little bit of storage under here, which I love, which definitely needs some attention, that's for sure. I'm going to move Derek's hat collection into Jonathan's closet, see what we need to keep here, and then, like I said, put all my seasonal clothing in this little area. Okay, so there's the pile that I decluttered in this cabinet, and I put my little seasonal tub down there with all my shirts in it. And so I'm looking a lot better here, and I still had room for Derek's hat, so that worked out well.
Open up the window, I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold.
Okay, now for my favorite part, and that's after shots. I love to see those. Yes, decluttering and organizing, or just decluttering itself, is so hard, but it is so worth it at the end. I sure hope that you're cleaning along with me, or at least thinking about an area that you need to declutter and tidy up after you finish watching my video. There's nothing like, at the end of the day, feeling like you've had a really productive day.
Some are low, dancing through the last days of September.
Okay, friends, I can mark this off my to-do list, getting the closet organized.
Since I was a little child, every year for as long as
Okay, friends, if you're still with me, thank you so, so much. Now let's get to the good part, decorating.
been wild, going all the way until November. Turn the world around.
Okay, I'm going to start with this gorgeous little runner. This is kind of a dark, dark brown. Looks almost like an acorn. I'm not really sure what the pattern is. I cannot link it below because it came from Sky with House and Home. She used to have a home interior website, and that came from there. I ordered a lot of stuff from her. She still has a YouTube channel, but she no longer has her home interior store. But I love putting a little runner on this dresser. It just kind of breaks it up, makes it more softer, and to me easier to decorate. It almost works like as a road map for me to decorate on, if that makes any sense. But it's a lot easier for me to decorate this dresser for some reason when I use like a runner or a tray on theirs. And pretty much everything I use today in this bedroom are things that I've already had. Like I used this in my Christmas decor. This was a threshold line vase with some floral stems that I picked out from a floral in my hometown, a florist from my hometown. And I know they've got some little red berries in there, but I really wanted to just use this a little bit longer because I love these. The jingle bells and the little pine cones on there, I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So I went ahead and used this even though it still had a couple of berries in there. Plus I needed something with a little height since my lamp is so tall, and this works out perfectly.
High and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. When the
Okay, now to create a little vignette here in the middle, I'm going to use these two woven wicker baskets to kind of give me a little base for my vignette. These come from Amazon. They're about a year old and they're just beautiful. They're perfect to put in any spot where you're really just not sure what to do with that area. Those fit in just perfectly. Now I've got this sweet little book that I thrifted from a local thrift store, and then just a little candle holder, and I'm just going to add a little fall candle that I've got left over that smells so, so good. And then to finish off the sweet little vignette, I'm just going to add a couple of jingle bells that'd go along with the stems that are in the vase. Y'all, isn't this so, so sweet? I love any opportunity to create a vignette anywhere in my home. My friend Fran, let's say that 3 times. My friend Fran told me one time that I was the queen of vignettes, and I just giggled. But I do love just rearranging and trying to make the perfect vignette anywhere in my home. Now let's work on Derek's side of the bed, and I try to keep things pretty simple on our end tables. You'll see in a second mine's really small, but I do try to keep Derek's pretty simple too. I painted this not too long ago in a color called Linen, and I'm so enjoying it. It was a green, and even though I do love the color green, having this more natural color, I can put pretty much any decorations on it and it looks really good. I'm going to add this camel color candle that came from the Hearth and Hand collection this year that smells so, so good, which I always say my candles smell good, but this one is just beautiful. I love the big look of it. It was rather expensive, but as you can see, I've burned a whole bunch of it and I should be able to use it again next year. Now this cement, I think this is pine. I got corrected on my last video that I think I said cedar instead of pine, but I have 2 of those. I have a taller one and then a shorter one, so I'm going to use the taller one here on Derek's side of the bed and then the shorter one on my side of the bed. I know this king size bed takes up so much room. However, we have lots of grandbabies and we just prefer a king size bed. I always have loved a room that's got like a little sitting area that has like a little reading chair and a little stand, maybe a little light on it. I've always loved a little sitting area in a bedroom. And I do know if I maybe went down to maybe a full size bed, I could have that in here, but we know that that would not work in our household, that we definitely need a king size bed. But But if you've got a little sitting area in your bedroom, I so envy you because I just love that look. Okay, so here on this blanket ladder, I'm just going very simple with this sweet little pine wreath and that gorgeous, I think that's a camel color throw that I got from Target. I'm not real sure the color of it. I cut the tag off of it. I'm bad about cutting tags off of stuff, so I'm not sure the color. I'm going to call it camel, but it is just gorgeous. Okay, now let's move on to this king size bed. And I had made the bed earlier just to have kind of a blank space to put all my clothes on. I normally don't make the bed every day. I know some of y'all are going to be very surprised, but it doesn't bother me at all to leave for work and not make my bed. But I do, though, on Saturdays and Sundays make my bed. So here I'm just going to use pillows that I already had. Again, I bought nothing new to put on the bed. It's a miracle. I'm trying to do that Lowe spend January and then maybe buy some really good stuff for spring and summer. But for the fall, I didn't buy anything new. I reused everything I had, and I'm so happy that I did. I picked up this tree black and white throw blanket last year from Hobby Lobby, and I used it in my bedroom last year, but I put it on my blanket ladder last year. But this year I found that cute little pillow on Amazon that kind of matches it, so I wanted to use it on my bed this year. And you can definitely never go wrong by using something black in any room that you're decorating. Friends, you should be watching this video on a Wednesday, and then this coming Sunday, which will be January the 22nd at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, because I live in Texas, I'll be having my giveaway for the $50 Amazon gift card. So be sure to come back on Sunday around 2. I'll be trying to do that live. Pray for me because I'm so worried that it's not going to work, but hopefully it'll all work out. So I'll see you on Sunday, guys. Okay, friends, we've finally made it to the end of my video. If you're still watching me, thank you so much. That truly helps me when you watch it all the way to the end. It feels so good to get some areas decluttered in this bedroom and to get some winter touches to it. That going for a couple of weeks with nothing in here drove me insane. So I'm so happy to have a winter touch here in my bedroom. I also have my dresser to declutter and my bathroom to declutter, so that'll be coming up in a couple of weeks. So anyway, I hope you liked the touches I added in the bedroom. Give me a comment in the comment section what you liked best, and if you happen to be new, I'm so thankful that you're here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending some of your precious time with me. And friends, I'll see you next week. Bye.